Haribo.
That's so high. Where's Bobby? Bobby, I'm gonna go bathroom real quick and I'll start, okay? Yo, who touched this yesterday? Bunches of people. Adi, Gora, Guru, I don't know who else touched it. Who turned off?
Huh?
Choke off.
Who? Orange?
That's who turned it off.
I don't know who turned it off. I have no idea. Sounds like something I should do though.
Teach him how to turn off stuff. Click a power button.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Click the power button, everything's turned off. You don't have to unplug anything.
Okay. Talking to like again.
They did return the card though. It's okay. They returned everything.
Yeah, I think we got a few extra ones to be honest. So see the red.
I don't mind. I don't mind, bro. No, the red small one?
Haribo.
That's
Haribo.
Oh, that's red, orange, teeny tiny. That's always been there though.
You and Marco are matching with the hot pink now.
Yeah.
You're always matching.
No, we're not always matching.
Were we matching yesterday? Who's that matching? Oh,
Green-
yesterday was
yeah.
Green Day. I was on Oh yeah. They were from the same place.
Why are you like that?
Yo, we have to learn from yesterday and make a first aid kit, and we need to buy ice packs for the temple and like get like a little box of them.
What happened yesterday? We're learning all this, bro.
Like your mom's story, the whole situation.
Oh, my mom.
I said.
Oh, I forgot that.
No, I just remember taking her home. I was like, that's it.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Sorry. Yo, I literally carried the woman into my car, into my house. I'm not gonna forget that. Yo, shut up.
Alright, let's get on the road, please.
Is this on? Oh, this is the permanently on mic?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
We'll change it for classes.
Change it for the classes.
Have you want to speak? Sit here.
Don't sing it too much with this and fall out, please.
If you do it properly, it won't go anywhere.
I will probably, but still, don't.
Oh, I should make this thing so long. Yo. Just like this is growing, so it's gonna be long, yo.
Do you want to bring it with us or keep it here? Keep it here.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just come and get it if I go anywhere. That's true. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
thinking, how's the poor girl going to go tomorrow morning? She's so exhausted. I saw her. Let me just call her and tell her I'll do the morning service instead of her. I called her 3 times. She didn't pick up. I called Pariship. And he goes, she's being tended. I said, what do you mean she's being tended? What happened? Oh, he just fell down. Which, that staircase? She went all the way down.
No, she slipped and fell.
It has happened to me. It hits here and
That's exactly where it happened.
in the spinal cord, and that's the worst thing.
Like, and then the car, somebody started putting his hand there. It was the slowest car ever. She was so much pain. She screamed out, yeah.
Did you get her checked?
Because it was going to take her, just feeling a little better now.
No sweat.
She got up the stairs, just like she has the impact, she's taking the impact, but like the internal pain is
Ibuprofen.
ibuprofen. It was Advil, I think also gave her. Yeah, basically the combination did it.
Give her my love. Not a problem, madam. Thank you for the service. Hare Krishna. So we will sing Jai Radha Madhav. Yeah, mic's good. Huh? So we'll sing Jai Radha Madhav. Basically, Srila Prabhupada taught us to sing Jai Radha Madhav before hearing Krishna Katha, because Srinvantam Swakatha Krishna Punya Sravana Kirtanam Hridayandosthi Bhadrani Vidunoti Suhritsanam. When we hear the holy names of Krishna, they enter through our ear, go to our heart, and they cleanse our heart. And it becomes ready to absorb the message that is being spoken in the Krishna Katha. So we will sing Jai Radha Madhav, Jai Kunj Bihari, Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Yashoda Nandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tirvanachari. These are different names of Sri Krishna. Jai Radha Madhav means one who is very dear to Radharani, or one who gives pleasure to Srimati Radharani. Madhav means to give pleasure. Jai Radha Madhav Kunj Bihari. Kunj Bihari, Kunj means forest or bowers or gardens. Bihari means ones who roams around. Sri Krishna, while tending to his cows, always roams around through the forest and the kunjas, the beautiful bowers of Vrindavan. So that's where he gets the name Kunj Bihari. Gopijana Vallabha. Vallabha means one who is always very dear. Gopijana Vallabha, one who is very dear to Gopijan. Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari, one who raised the Giriraj Parvat on his left hand. Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandan, the son of Mother Yashoda. Vraja Jana Ranjana. Vraja is the place where Krishna continuously lives forever. Jana means one who lives in Vrindavan. Ranjan means one who gives pleasure to them. So Vraja Jana Ranjan means one who gives pleasure to the residents of Vrindavan. Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tir Vanachari, one who roams around on the banks of Yamuna. That's the different names that we will chant. So please follow and sing nicely, loudly. When we sing different names of Krishna, try to meditate on the forms of Krishna. We see a lot of pictures here of Krishna. See Govardhandhari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Satapuja Roop. There is Krishna Radha over there, Radha Krishna over there. So as soon as we take name, right, you take name of your son or daughter, the form appears in front of you right away. The form follows the name. So that's the whole science of Krishna consciousness. In the name, there is form, there is qualities, there is everything. So when we chant the name, try to meditate on the form, the qualities, and so on. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Vallabha Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Yasodanandana Vrajajanaranjana Yasodanandana Vrajajanaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Nitai Gora Chandra Nitai Gora Chandra Gora Hari Nitai Jaya Radha Sharad Bihari Radha Sharad Bihari Radhe Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya शील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ बलभद्र सुभद्र महारानी सुदर्शन चक्र की जय। श्री राधा शरद बिहारी ललिता विशाखाष्ट सखी वृंद की जय। सुष्निताय गौरचंद्र की जय। गौर ब्रह्मानंदी। नमो Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gaur Bhakti Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So welcome to ISKCON of Harrisburg Sunday Feast. We are very happy to see all the devotees. And yesterday was a special day where Sri Nitai Gaurachandra, they came and they appeared in front of us, and they have decided to stay here and accept our services and bestow their mercy upon us. So I think it is our unlimited fortune by which this has happened. And we will try to talk a little bit about the appearance of Shri Gaur Nitai here in Harrisburg and how the mercy is bestowed upon us. I'm not sure if everybody saw the message that was sent by Shri His Grace Anuttama Prabhu yesterday. I'm not sure it was shared in the group or not. Was it shared in the group? Okay. It was a very wonderful message. Anuttama Prabhu standing right with the Mayapur Chandrodaya temple on his back and standing on the steps of Srila Prabhupada's Samadhi Mandir. And at the end he turns his camera. That was pretty effortless, the way he turned the camera. It looked like it was just rotating around him. And he talked about mercy of Srila Prabhupada and how we are all recipients of mercy of Srila Prabhupada, and all the devotees that we came in contact through Srila Prabhupada, and how through Srila Prabhupada's mercy we have become recipients of Shri Gaur Nitai's mercy. So Mother Ansuya and Parikshit Prabhu requested to talk a little bit more about what Anuttama Prabhu spoke yesterday. So your servant will try to do that today. And please give me your blessings so that I can expand on thoughts of His Grace Anuttama Prabhu. In 1965, actually, if I can talk about something personal, when I came to US, I was born in a Krishna conscious family and used to follow Swaminarayan Sampradaya, and nothing wrong with that Sampradaya either. I was doing Ekadashi, no onion, no garlic, putting tilak, doing puja every day. So when I came here, I came in contact with Srila Prabhupada and his devotees. And they attracted me by their sincerity. And before coming here, in Swaminarayan Sampradaya, there is a 212 slokas, which is called Shikshapatri, which is the heart of the whole Sampradaya, Swaminarayan Sampradaya. And all the followers of Sampradaya are supposed to follow those 212 slokas, which is the essence of all the teachings of Swaminarayan Sampradaya. The last slok of that Sampradaya, Nijasritanam Sakal Arthahanta Sadadharma Bhakte Ravanam Vidata Data Sukhanam Mansep Tanot Krishna Akila Mangalam Nava. Nijasritanam, all his, whoever is surrendered to him, Nijasritanam Sakala Arthahanta. Arth is miseries. Hanta means destroy. Krishna destroys all the miseries and impediments on the path of all the people who have surrendered to him. Nijasritanam. Sadadharma Bhakte Ravanam Vidata. Sadadharma, along with the protection, enabling you to discharge your duty, dharma, properly. Sadadharma bhakte ramanam vidata. And he protects your bhakti and enhances your bhakti. Data sukhanam, he gives you happiness. Manse psitanam, ipsita means whatever you desire in your mind. He will bestow, Krishna bestows whatever you desire. Ipsitanam, manse psitanam. Tanotu Krishna akhila mangalam nama. Hey Krishna, you are akhila mangal. You're the bestower of all, what is mangal? Mangal means auspiciousness on everybody. I had full faith on that slok. When I was coming to US, I was wondering what will happen to me. Will I get good association? I'm not trying to talk about myself, but I'm just sharing because this is very pertinent of the mercy I received, and I want to share how we are all receiving similar mercy. So I was constantly praying that, Krishna, I'm going to US. I don't know what kind of environment I'll be met with. I know it's very materialistic, and again, I'm coming to US to make money. My intention is material too, but please protect my dharma, whatever little bhakti I'm doing, please protect and please help me progress. And I have no doubts that Krishna put me in touch with Srila Prabhupada and his followers. Chicago Temple, Prithu Sarva Prabhu and Mother Dana Kelly, they were the temple president at that time. And afterwards they left. They were Prabhupada disciples, and they're traveling all over US now. Sometimes they stop by, still in Harrisburg, to come and see us. And they preach in college, they serve prasadam and so on. But they got their mercy. There was one more devotee called Shankar Pandit Prabhu, and he used to preach in Urbana-Champaign and also in Chicago. And he would come to our house quite a bit. And I would be chanting, and he would say, what mantra are you chanting? And he would be pretty heavy on me. And then I started comparing in my teachings that I had grew up with what Prabhupada was teaching. And there was no difference. Actually, the Srimad Bhagavatam, which I carried with me, I opened Prabhupada's Bhagavatam trying to find some, errors or different, but there was nothing. I mean, it was the same thing. Prabhupada is preaching Sanatana Dharma. The Dharma which is, Prabhupada is preaching whatever has been preached for hundreds of thousands of years. And slowly I started getting attracted, and I got devotees' mercy. So Krishna definitely looks after if we have very intent desire to progress in Krishna consciousness. And this became possible because in 1965, Srila Prabhupada sat across the oceans in a merchant navy, on a merchant ship. Went through a lot of hardships, a couple heart attacks, I guess, and Prabhupada once in his Jaladut diary writes, if you don't have, please invest some money and buy the Jaladut diary. It's a photocopy of Srila Prabhupada's handwriting in the diary. It's beautiful. And you can read what's going through Prabhupada. And he writes daily accounts. Some days he skips, some days he writes. But he says, today I think I was going to die. He writes in there. But Krishna protected me. And when finally Jaladut came to the Boston harbor, Srila Prabhupada, while sitting on Jaladut, wrote a small poem. And that is what I thought we will share today. Prabhupada's poem, which he wrote on Jaladuta. Boro kripa koile Krishna adhamera prati. Srila Prabhupada writes, Bolo kripa koile Krishna adhamera prati ki lagi anile heta koro he begati. Hey Krishna, Boro kripa koile. Boro means a lot. Kripa. You have done a lot of kripa on me. Adhamera pati. Prabhupada is so humble. He's considering oneself adhama. And actually, if we want to be saved, adhama patita jive dhware dhware gya. Hari naam mahamantra prema dilaya. Nityanand Prabhu's mercy is for whom? Patita pavana hetu tava avatara. Mohsam patita Prabhu na paive ara. Narottam Das Thakur writes. Patita pavana hetu avatar. Nityanand Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityanand Prabhu adhama patita jiva dhware dhware gya. He goes to the houses of the fallen and people who have no means of attaining anything of Krishna consciousness. They have not studied Sanskrit, no chance of studying Vedas, nothing, fully engrossed in material life. Adhama, patita, jiva, dware, dware gya, hari naam, maha mantra, prema pilaya. And Nityanand Prabhu would knock on their doors and would try to give them the hari naam. Jare dekhe tare kahe dante trina dhari, amare ki niyamalo bhaja gaura hari. He would knock on their door, fall flat on the ground with a straw in his mouth. And he would request the other person, I'm your servant. Amar ek niyamala ho bhaja gaura hari. Please chant the name of Lord Gauranga. Eto boli Nityanand bhume rodi jai sonara parvata jeno dolate lotai. After praying, he rolls in the dust and says, please chant Lord Gauranga's name. And when that person chants Lord Gauranga's name, Nityanand Prabhu is rolling in the dust and jubilant. That is the kripa on adhama and patita. Srila Prabhupada says, Boro kripa koile Krishna adhamera prati. If we think we are qualified, there is a problem in receiving the mercy. Because when the ship is sinking, and people who are acting as if they are swimming or really swimming, when people who come to save, will they touch them first? Who will they touch? The person who is drowning. Now if you're saying, I have to show that I'm very qualified, and I can swim, even though I don't know how to swim, and I will try to throw my hands and do backward stroke or front stroke, I don't know what, all those things. They will not touch you. They will go and touch the person who's dying, who's drowning. We have to genuinely see our qualifications in our heart. And I'm not talking about anybody sitting here. I'm just talking about myself. Talking, swa upadesa, preaching to myself. That one has to internally, honestly and sincerely believe, I am very fallen. Whatever is happening, whatever I am doing, it is just due to the mercy of Prabhupada, Guru Parampara, my Guru Maharaj, all the devotees, and Gaur Nitai and Radha Shyam Sundar. I have no capacity. Prabhupada, in one of another poem that he writes that make me your puppet and make me dance like your puppet. We have to literally believe, not fake, literally, that I have no means of saving myself. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu springs into action. Prabhupada, can you imagine, 69 years old, translated Bhagavatam, written Bhagavad Gita a couple of times by that time. He's a sannyasi and he's writing for himself. He's not trying to show off. He didn't even know if this poem will be printed ever. He's just pouring his heart out on the paper. He's not trying to advertise his magnanimity or his humility towards 100,000 people. Nothing like that. Right? Prabhupada is saying, Bado kripa koile Krishna adhamera prati. I am very adham, Krishna. You have done a big blessings on me. Why? Because you have brought me here. He's saying, Ki lagi anile heta koroe begati. Ki lagi, why did you? Anile, here. Ki lagi anile heta. Heta means aim. What is the udeshya? Ki lagi anile heta koroe begati. Why have you brought me here? I know you have a purpose to be solved. That's why you have brought me here. Prabhupada has full faith in the words of a spiritual master and in however Krishna is acting and playing with him. I have one Shiksha Guru, his name is Satish Kumar Shastri. And he taught me one thing. He says, whatever Krishna does with you, you have to understand you are his toy and Krishna is playing with you. Today, Krishna wants to play with you in this way. You should just go, even if you're miserable, you should go and tell Krishna, today you are happy playing with me in this way. I am miserable, but if you are happy, I'm very happy. This is called Aslisyava Padaratam Pinastumam Adrasanam Marmahatam Karotu Va Yatha Tathava Vidadatu Lampato Mat Prana Nathastu Soevana Para. Hey Krishna, you can make me happy by staying with me or kick me away with your feet. But still, birth after birth, you will be my Prananath. My existence is Tat Sukha Sukhitam, is to make you happy. However, whatever situation you put me in, I am happy. I see myself as your personal toy, you are playing with me. That's all I see each and every day, each and every situation I am in. Play as you like. If you're happy making me miserable, I'm very happy. If you're happy making me successful, I am very happy. I am not attached to whatever you do with me. I'm just attached to continue playing with me and continue using me as your toy. That's my only request to you, Krishna. This is the bhav that Prabhupada has. I don't know why you have brought me here, Krishna, but I know it's a kripa. It's a kripa on me. Huh? Well, you have brought me here. Ache kichu karya tava ei anumane. I think you have something to be done here. Ache kichu karya. You have some work to be done. Ei anumane. That's what I'm assuming because you brought me here. Ache kichu karya tava ei animane. Nahi keno anibena ei ugrasthane. Otherwise, nahi keno anibena. Why would you else bring me ei ugrasthane? In ugra means the literal translation of ugra is ferocious or dangerous. So Prabhupada is saying, unless you have some work to be done through me, why would you bring me in this dangerous situation of coming to United States of America? Prabhupada is writing, and here I jumped into the fire knowingly. That we want to come to US, we want to make money. But Prabhupada is in a different mood. He's saying, why would you uprooted me from Vrindavan. You brought me here. Why? You must have some reason. I am just surrendering to you and you tell me what I should do. Rajas tamo gune, because he wrote the word ugrasthane. And I'm going to connect this with our situation because we are all living in this ugrasthane. Aren't we all living in this ugrasthane? I mean, pade pade vipadam. If somebody is really finding happiness here, I would like to talk to them because I want to be happy too. It's very tough to find sustaining happiness here. Constantly changing, constantly changing. Dukhalaya asasvatam. Asasvatam, totally. He's saying ugrasthane. Why ugrasthane? Rajas tamo gune era sabai achana. Achana means covered. Everybody, Krishna I'm seeing here, is covered by Rajas tamo gune. By Rajogun and Tamogun. Rajogun is what? Mode of? Tamogun is? Ignorance. Everybody I see here is covered. Rajo, Tamo, Guna, Bhave, Ei, Achane. Achane means totally covered. I see everybody is covered in the mode of ignorance. Now, one thing to be noted. Whomever we associate with, we become such. Right? Whoever we associate with, we become such. Right? So because association breeds habits, and habits breeds behavior, and behavior leads to the conditioning. This conditioning, birth after birth, is nothing but the wrong habits that we have formed, birth after birth. And it can be broken by bringing in right habits with right association. We live in such a dangerous place. I mean, right now the population of Harrisburg could be whatever. The devotees sitting here, or the devotees who are not able to come here to the temple, but sitting in their house, they may be less than 0.5%. So they are not getting our association, we are getting their association. If we just look from the sheer numbers point of view. We go to work, we associate 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. Nobody works 8 hours anymore. So we associate, constantly associating through the laws of permeation. All the gunas and everything, they transfer into us. But still we are wearing dhoti kurta today and sitting here. There has to be some mercy flowing on us through somebody, right? So Prabhupada is saying, Rajas tamo gune era sabai achana Vasudeva katharuchi naye prasana. How will they be inclined toward Vasudeva katharuchi? The son of Vasudeva, which is Krishna. When I talk about them, how will they have ruchi? Ruchi means liking, affinity for it. Prasanna, they will not be happy when I teach them. When I tell them, do not drink this and do not do this, or do not eat this, and 4 regulative principles, and chant Hare Krishna, and do not do this and do that, they will not like it. How will I be able to change them? And I don't know about all the devotees sitting here, but Prabhupada's talking about me. Prabhupada is worried about me. How will I change this person? This who is totally covered in Rajo and Tamogun. And I'll be very honest, if we take inventory of ourselves every day and draw a pie chart of 24 hours and see within the 24 hours how many minutes we were in Sattvagun, how many hours we were in Rajogun, and how many hours we were in Tamogun, right? So even as a devotee, when we try to lead or walk on the path of devotional service, right? Our normal KPI, key performance indicators. Like we don't run business without KPIs, right? Or OKRs, nowadays they call OKRs, objectives, key results. So if we measure ourselves, then we know our KPI, how much tamo gun, sattva gun, raja gun we are in. And then accordingly, we have to try to fix with association of devotees. But Prabhupada is talking about persons like me, totally covered in raja and tamo gun, Krishna. When I go to this person and talk about Bhagavatam, Krishna Katha, how will this person listen to me? He's busy, working 10 hours a day, making progress, living an American dream, right? Tabe jadi tava kripa hoye ahetuki. But this can only happen. How can it happen? Not through me. I am unable to do it, Krishna. But tabe jadi tava kripa hoye ahetuki. When your mercy, your kripa, ahetuki, without any reason. Because a person like me who's covered in mode of ignorance and passion, I have done nothing to attract the mercy. Done nothing to attract the mercy. It has to be causeless. It has to be causeless. If Krishna waits for a cause to bestow mercy, then it'll be millions and millions of years before we will even be selected, at least I. Right? Ahetuki. Please remember this word, ahetuki, because that is what has happened in our life. Ahetuki kripa. Here the word kripa Prabhupada is doing. Tabe jadi tava kripa hoye ahetuki. What is kripa? Yesterday, Krishna Prasad Prabhu from Baltimore came, and he told me, he and I are pretty good friends. And afterwards, he came and he says, Prabhu, when I saw Gaur Nitai, and suddenly it sprung into my mind that I should sing this bhajan, and I started singing. He sang Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra. Saba Avatara Sara Siromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana. Here the word Karuna is used. Prabhupada is using the word Kripa here. Taba Kripa Yadi. So what is Karuna? First of all, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu, Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana. These both brothers, they came to bestow Karuna. Karuna is when we see somebody's miserable situation and we think about alleviating that situation. How can we solve this person's miserable situation? So Karuna pragat ho jati hai hriday mein. The Karuna springs in our heart. I want to do something for this person. When they engage in eradicating that misery from that person's life, it is called Kripa. The Karuna comes into action and converts into Kripa. Prabhupada is talking about Kripa. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu's Karuna transformed into Kripa through Srila Prabhupada. Through Srila Prabhupada, they Prithvitte Ache Samagra Nagaradi Gram Sarvatra Prachara Hoibe Mora Nam. Their Karuna, that in each and every village and town of this world, our name should be sung, because the holy name is the only and only and only Harinam, 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 Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nastev, Nastev, Nastev Gatiranyata. This is the only means for people in Kali Yuga to attain the love of God. But how will we do it? Their Karuna, that the desire that appeared in their heart, the Karuna that appeared in the heart, transformed into Kripa through Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and through Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada came, and that's why he uses the word Kripa here, saying, you have Karuna in your heart, you want to transfer that into Kripa, but that Kripa you are using me just as a tool. The Kripa will come through you, Krishna. Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gora Chandra Saba Avatar. And who's doing Karuna? Who is worried about our deliverance? Let's think about it. Saba Avatara Sara Siromani. Sabe Avatar is one word, all incarnations. And then they are described in two different adjectives. Saba Avatara Sara. Sar means essence. You take all avatars together, they put in Vitamix, and the essence that comes out, the total mercy, Sambam Bonum of, like Srila Prabhupada calls chapter 10 of Srimad Bhagavatam, right? The total, pura mercy nichod ke, when it comes out of all the incarnations, that is Gaur Nitai. Sabha Avatara Sara. They are the essence. These two brothers, Nitai Gaurachandra, they are the essence of each and every incarnation that has happened so far and will happen afterwards. Sabe Avatara Sara and Siromani. Siromani means the pearl or the diamond that goes on the head. Siro means the leader or the most merciful. Itni Karuna, this much mercy was never bestowed anywhere. Shishupal spoke so many bad words, Krishna chopped off his head. And the only reason he chopped off his head after so much long time is because he promised his mother that he will count till 100 offenses. He was ready to kill him the very first day. His aunt stopped him, "Bhai, mera bachcha hai, don't kill him right now." So Krishna said, "Okay, I'll count till 100 and then I'll I'll take his wicket." But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never. He would embrace Shishupal. And Shishupal will start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. That is the Karuna. Sabe Avatara Sara Siromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. Gora Nitai is Keval Ananda Kanda. Keval means only. Ananda is happiness. Kanda means root from all the happiness comes out. Keval Ananda Kanda. They are only the total source of happiness. Once they come here, it is all happiness. All happiness. Actually, they have already come in the form of their holy name. But now they have come in their personal form. Kevala Ananda. Dakko Dakko Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudrida Visvasa Kori. Dakko Dakko means call out loudly, cryingly call out. Dakko Dakko Bhai, oh my dear brothers. Call out to Gaur Nitai. Chaitanya Nitai Sudrida Visvasa Kori. But how? Sudrida Viswas. Sudrida determination that the chanting of the holy name is the only means to attain the prema of God. The process of chanting of the holy name, the process of serving the devotees, association. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu describes the devotional qualities, then they say, Mahaprabhu, so many qualities, 64 he described. Which are 5 main? What 5 main did he say? Nam Sankirtana, Mathuravas, Si Vigraha, Sraddhaya Sevana, serving Krishna when he appears in the deity form, serve them, Sraddhaya Sevana, association with devotees is one of them, and Srimad Bhagavad Sravana. These are the 5 things. So these 5 things, if we do with Purna Shraddha means total faith. Total faith. And forget 5 things. Alpera. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu after that says, what? Forget about these 5. If somebody just follows one of those 5, and that to Alpera, just a little bit, they will be delivered and they will attain the love of God. So, by Prabhupada's mercy, we have this beautiful temple place where we can come and gather. The devotees come. Everybody has deities at home also. So what is the difference between temple and home? In home there is deities, temple also has deities. The biggest difference is the devotees who come here. Devotees, associating with those devotees here. Loving exchanges with the devotees here. Trying to serve the devotees here. And together, because this is Sankirtan, come together and serve Gaur Nitai together here is Sankirtan. That is the essence of a temple. So, Prabhupada is asking that you have some kripa to be bestowed through me. What is this kripa? This is the kripa that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed on us. Otherwise, I would be roaming around, maybe driving an expensive car and living in a bigger house and going to parties one day after other, and then one day I'll die. No use of this human birth. Bharat bhumite hoila manusya janma yara janma sarthaka karikar parupkara. I threw away my birth in a Krishna conscious family. So Prabhupada's mercy, Sudrida Viswas, let's have firm faith in association of devotees, firm faith in Gaur Nitai, and they are here now. Sri Vigraha Sraddhaya Sevana. Sraddhaya Sevana means they are none other than Krishna themselves. Let me ask, and I'm not trying to be a smart guy here, but ask very simple question. Let's say a temple program is going on. Temple program just got over. And Srila Prabhupada was present in the temple program. Instead of that Vyasasana with a picture, Prabhupada was sitting over there. Or Gaur Nitai himself, but Gaur Nitai we cannot relate because we have not seen. Forget Prabhupada also, we cannot relate because we have not seen. Let's talk about our Guru Maharaj. Our Guru Maharaj was here. And the program is over. Would we all get up, start doing Gramya Katha, walking out here, there, doing whatever we want to do, and just jo bhi karna hai karo. Will we do that? Just because the Guru Maharaj is present, we'll be at our best behaviors, right? Trying to, make sure that we get all the mercy as much as possible. This is called Sraddhaya Sevana. There is no difference between Guru Maharaj physically present and the picture of Guru Maharaj. When that thing comes into understanding, that is called Sraddhaya Sevana. See, Vigraha Sraddhaya Sevana. Otherwise, it's just Pratima Nahi Tumi Vrajendanandan. In Sakshi Gopal's story, he says, Pratima Nahi Tumi Saksat Vrajendanandana. But it is up to us whether we want to consider them as Pratima, made of metal, or Saksat Gaura Nityananda. Sakshat Gaura Nityananda. Stand in front of them. Reveal our heart. Very far. How can, you're here to help, I understand, and now you really, really came to help me. So how are you going to help me? Ask him. How are you going to help me? Make changes in me. I'm ready. Ragadne ke liye taiyar ho, ragado. I'm ready. You can, play with me as you wish. I'm ready, but start playing with me. Just open the heart. Let's talk. I want to preach. Make me your tool to preach in Harrisburg. How would you like me to serve you? How would you like me to serve all the devotees? You're sitting in my heart. Give me some indication. And believe me, if the prayers are sincere, this will come. This will come, and you will never see me talk about do not eat prasadam a lot, because that is something that I cannot do. Okay. So whatever I'm trying to say here as a seva, I'm saying based on experience. And ye yathamam prapadyante tam teva bhajamiham. Krishna reciprocates. Krishna reciprocates. Sometimes we do not recognize the reciprocation, then Krishna will send somebody to help you recognize the reciprocation. But Krishna 100% reciprocates. I'm telling you, Gaur Nitai came, there is a plan. No idea what the plan is. But there is a plan somewhere. So we need to have Sudhrida Viswas. Sudhrida Viswasa Kori. Like at our work, we're given a project and asked to work in certain direction. And if we don't agree in that direction, because that guy writes our paycheck, we don't do we just walk, right? We do whatever they ask us to do. Because we keep faith on them and say, okay, probably he's a VP, he knows what he's doing, right? Similarly, Gaur Nitai, Sudhrida Viswas. Sudhrida Viswas, Naam Sankirtan, Sudhrida Viswas in Vigraha Seva, Sudhrida Viswas in Vaishnav Seva. Srimad Bhagavad and Mathuravas is also there, but Mathuravas is far away for us. But Srimad Bhagavad is here, Vaishnav Seva is here, Vigraha Swarup is here. So, Dakko bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudhrida Viswasa Koi. We should, and that Chaitanya Nitai has karuna for us. They want to deliver each and every, not just the ones sitting here or ones who wear dhoti or has dhoti in their house, but they want to deliver each and every person living in Harrisburg, living in Pennsylvania, living in the United States, and living on this planet and other planets. But we have to present ourselves as their tool and say, how can we serve you, Krishna, to make this happen? And they, through their karuna, through their mercy, their desire to save us, they sent Srila Prabhupada to help us. And it is just by, can anybody tell that it is without Prabhupada's mercy I'm sitting in this place today? Not possible. Not possible. Prabhupada and his disciples, they have done so much so that we can sit here today. Prabhupada, in his humility, he's saying, Tabe jadi tava kripa hoy ahetuki. Ahetuki kripa has been bestowed upon us. Because if we look back in our lives, what have we done? I mean, I can only talk about myself. I cannot talk about anybody else in this room. If you really take inventory, you do like a root cause diagram of where we are today and what did I do to achieve that? In terms of Krishna consciousness, it's just Kripa, Kripa and nothing else. Without Kripa, I mean, I only know how much dirt I have in my heart. I mean, if there was an LCD screen here which displays what I think continuously, and if there is another dirt meter next to it, it'll be like max. But Krishna still comes and embraces us. He doesn't look at all these things. One step we take towards Krishna, or we serve one Krishna sadhu, and Krishna says, you are mine. I'm going to now not let you go. You are mine. And he runs after us. And he sends devotees like Srila Prabhupada and his disciples to run after us and catch us and forcefully engage us. So, ahetuki kripas. Tava jadi tava tabe jadi tava kripa hoye ahetuki. Sakala I sambhava hoye tumi se kautuki. You are kautuki. You are fond of amusing things. You create amusing situations. With your mercy, everything is possible. You will make it possible. Ki bhave bujhale tara bhuje sehi rase. Eto kripa koro prabhu kori nija basa. I don't know how you will make me do this, but I am your servant. Please make me do whatever you want me to. Eto kripa koro prabhu kori nija basa. Nija basa means make me your surrendered person or your servant and just do whatever you want to do through me. If this prayer we make towards Shishi Gaurnitai every day, that I'm your servant. Well, we were talking a couple of weeks ago with Prabhuji. There is one Swamiji called Ram Sukhdasji Maharaj. He teaches that every day go in front of Krishna and say, Krishna, may I never forget you, may I never forget you, may I never forget you. And let me, and do not, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. And just go, as many times you stand in front of Krishna, you just tell Krishna, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, and please don't let me forget you, please don't let me forget you, please don't let me forget you. Do you think Krishna will ever leave us? If you go to even just a regular person, and just tell that person something like this every day, that person will start taking care of you. This creates a relationship. Krishna consciousness is a relationship. Relationship with devotees, relationship with the deities, relationship with Krishna, with Gaur Nitai, right? With Guru Parampara. It's a relationship. We have Guru Parampara sitting in our altar. How many times have we thought about offering obeisances to the Guru Parampara? Maybe we all do, I don't know, but I always think about it, that Jagannath Das Baba Maharaj is sitting, Sachidanand Bhakti Vinod Thakur is sitting, Gaur Kishore Das Baba Maharaj is sitting, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is sitting, Rup Sanatan Goswami Maharaj with 6 Goswamis, they are sitting. Do we even know which one is Sanatan Goswami, which one is Rup Goswami? When we offer, do we even think about them when we offer obeisances? Are we offering obeisances just to the big boss and say, you all, if I, samajh lena apna. So, but they are waiting to bestow mercy. They are waiting. They are sakshat. I mean, pratima nahi tumi sakshat vajendra nandana. It's a matter of faith. They are waiting. They are, by Prabhupada's mercy, they are sitting in our house. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur sitting in our house. Jagannath Das Baba Maharaj sitting in our house. And being neglected, still they don't leave. Being neglected. I mean, we can put hands on our heart and say, when did we last offer obeisances to Jagannath Das Baba Maharaj? I don't know. So, but still they sit there. If we come to the temple, and if we get neglected at the temple, next day we don't even want to come. That is our demeanor. Right? Hare, humko puchte bhi nahi hai. I don't want to be here. But how many times we ignore Jagannath Das Baba Maharaj, Gaur Kishore Das Baba Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. But they see it to bestow mercy. As soon as we turn on them, like our grandfathers, they will come and they will embrace us. They will come and they will not see how dirty we are. Because the mother never cares if the child's diaper is soiled or not soiled. The day the child goes like this, mother will pick him up. When a child comes from outside and he got into a fight and he's bleeding and he's all dirty, the father will stand, but the mother will rush. No matter how expensive saris he's wearing, she will rush and she'll catch hold of the That is our Guru Parampara. They are all mothers. In Maharashtra, they call all the sadhus as Moli. Right, Prabhu? Moli? What does Moli mean? Mother. They are like mothers. They are waiting. They are waiting, actually, to take us into their lap. And they are waiting just because of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada bestowed his mercy and he brought them along with him into our houses. Who could have thought 119 Balfour Drive would have Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur living there? But he is. He is. Mano to Ganga Mahu na mano to Behta Pani. If we think he's sitting there, then he is sitting there. If we don't think he's sitting there, he's just a Pratima. Right? So, Prabhupada gave us this mercy. He brought this mercy upon us. If we can sincerely examine, what did I deserve all this mercy? If you can think about all this mercy that is flowing towards us. Hari Hari Bifale Janma Govainu Manusya Janama Payo Radha Krishna Na Bhajiya Janiya Suniya Bisakhailu. Narottam Das Thakur? He writes, Hari Hari Bifale Janma Govainu. Oh my God, I have literally passed my life like this. And how many, we have passed our lives like this, right? Janma Govainu. And even after getting the truth, we're still trying to ride two boats at the same time. Because we're practical. We ride two boats at the same time. So if there is Krishna, then this boat will save me. If there is no Krishna, then at least I enjoyed this boat. So we ride both the boats. Yeah, and then we get stretched. Hari Hari Bipale Janma Govainu. Our Manusya Janama Paila. This Manusya Janam is Durlabha Manava Janama. Manusya Janama Paya Radha Krishna Na Bhajila. We did not worship Radha Krishna after getting Manusya Janama. And Radha Krishna in combined form is coming here. In the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radha Krishna Na Bhajila. Anybody says they have not seen Radha Krishna after seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's a liar. Manusya Janma Paya Radha Krishna Na Bhajiya Janiya Suniya Bisa Khailu. If there is a bottle, the word poison is written on the bottle. We read the word poison, but we still lift the bottle and we drink. That is called Janiya Suniya Bisa Khainu. Every day we do that in one form or other. Janiya Suniya Bisa Khainu. Every day. Krishna has been so merciful, he gives equal hours to everybody. The mercy is not that he gives more money to somebody, less money to somebody. That's based on karma. He gives the most expensive thing in the world, which is time. Most expensive commodity, time. Equal to everybody. Bhajlo, Shyam Sundar. 24 hours is given to each and every living entity, and they have independence to utilize that 24 hours either to worship or develop a loving relationship or to do whatever they like to do. That is how Krishna is saying, I'm equal to each and every living entity. I'm not partial. Krishna is giving 24 hours to each and every one of us. How best we utilize those 24 hours. But we will only be able to utilize the 24 hours in Krishna service properly if we understand what is the good fortune we have received in the terms of Krishna consciousness. Terms of Krishna consciousness. Namanam akari bahuda nija sakati sarvas tatra arpita. I have tatra arpita. I have given namanam akari bahuda in each and every name of mine. Nija sakti, my energy, sarvasva, sarvas tatra arpita. I have given my full energy to each and every holy name. Tatrapita niyamita smaranena kala. And on top of that, there is no niyama, no bandhana of time or place or anything to chant my holy name. Tatrarpitas, there is no niyam. But I still have no affinity for chanting that 24, chanting the holy name of Krishna. Hari Hari Bifale Janma Govainu, Manusya Janama Paya Radha Krishna Na Bhajiya, Janiya Suniya Bisakainu. Brajendras Nandana Jai Sachisuta Hoilo Sei. Balarama Hoilo Nitai. See Krishna, Brajendra Nandana, became Sachisuta, the son of Mother Sachi. Balarama Hoilo Nitai. Dina Hina Jata Chilo. Tara Saksi Jagai Madhai. Dina Hina Jata Chilo. Hari Name Udhari Lo. Dina hina jata chilo, whoever is fallen, dinhin means who has no capacity to do anything. Dina hina jata chilo, hariname uddharilo. By giving the holy name, they have uddharilo. Uddharilo means to take them out of the water and save them from drowning. Harinama uddharilo. Tara saksi jagai madai. The saksi is jagai madai. So, we have received the mercy of Gaur Nitai through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, through Srila Prabhupada, and through our Guru Maharaj and other devotees. It is now up to us how we utilize that mercy and how we execute. So, it's a humble request that Gaur Nitai is here. We should, and I'm not trying to advertise on behalf of temple or anything like this, but it's for our personal, upliftment. When we stand next to Gaur Nitai, let's open our hearts and talk to them and say, I really want to serve you. I'm lost. How to serve you? Maybe I don't know. Use me as your toy. Make me serve you. And send somebody who can direct me, or whatever way. Just talk. Open your heart and talk. Krishna is sitting in our heart. He knows what is going on. If we are just doing lip service, he knows that too. But if we are sincerely speaking, therefore, in many bhajans of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Narottam Das Thakur, they say that when you call out the holy name, the eyes swell up with tears. When eyes swell up with tears means it's really crying out loud and calling them sincerely. That is, tears is the indication of calling Gaur Nitai out sincerely. So, we should try to. Tomara ichhaya saba hoye maya basa, tomara ichhaya nasa mayara parasa. Srila Prabhupada says, hey Krishna, by your ichha, everybody is entangled in maya. But with your mercy, they will also can be relieved or disentangled from maya. So please engage me. Tava ichha hoye jadi tadera uddhara bhujibe nischaya I tabe katha se tomara. If you really want to take these living entities out of the net of maya, then make my words soothing to their hearts and appealing to their hearts so that they can be taken out of maya. And that is what happened. That is what happened. Srila Prabhupada, when he spoke, right, his English was a little thick. Not everybody could, a lot of devotees would say that, sometimes they were not able to understand, but they loved the sincerity of Srila Prabhupada. They really liked his loving nature, and they wanted to serve him. And slowly, they started following Srila Prabhupada, and the rest is the history. Right? In 12 years, 1965 to 1977, 12 years, 108 temples all over the world. Tara Shakti Vina, Nar Pravartan. Who can do this without the potency of Krishna? Nobody can do it. Nobody can do it. It's very hard. And Srila Prabhupada actually opened the doors for a lot of people to start coming to US after that. Right? A lot of people to start coming to US after that. Bhagavatara katha se tava avatara dhira hoya sune jadi kane bara bara. Prabhupada is saying, Bhagavatara katha se tava avatar. You have incarnated in the form of Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna has incarnated in Kali Yuga in two forms, Srimad Bhagavatam and the Holy Name. Actually, the Srimad Bhagavatam and Holy Name, he has incarnated in two forms. So, just by surrendering to these two forms, one can easily build a loving relationship with Krishna. So Prabhupada is saying that you are incarnated in the form of Bhagavatam. If anybody, dhira hoye suni, if anybody with lot of patience, with ekagrata, with with faith and one-pointed attentiveness listens to Srimad Bhagavatam and the Holy Name, they will be able to be delivered from this Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, from this Bhav Saga, and they will attain Krishna Prema. So this mercy we have received Srila Prabhupada, through Srila Prabhupada. The mercy originated from Gaur Nitai, and was delivered, the Kripa was delivered through Srila Prabhupada. The poem is very long, probably about another 10 or 12 stanzas, but please read at your leisure. He wrote 2 poems, Boro Kripa, Koile Krishna, and there is one more, Krishna Tava Punya Hobe Naam. They are both very beautiful poems. So I'm going to stop here. Gaurnita is here. Let's try to get their mercy as much as possible. And it is up to us, like when the rain's coming down, it's up to us how big of a vessel we bring to collect the rainwater. If we bring small vessel, we'll get less water. If we bring more big vessel, we get more water. So, Hare Krishna. I think is Aarti starting now? Or is there time for questions? Aarti starting?
5 minutes.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I was just meditating on what are the practical ways we can serve the Gaur Nitai, like here, like what are the services a devotee can take to serve them from the heart.
Okay. I think Prabhu is getting ready for the Aarti, but I think we can talk or later on. Is that okay? Hare Krishna, sorry.
Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakhati. Bandamoy Savadana Mate Bandamoy Savadana Mate Yahara Prashade Bal He Baba Tori Ajay Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoy Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoy Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chetete Koriya Kya Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chetete Koriya Kya Arana Koriyo Mane Asha Arana Koriyo Mane Asha Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Jai Prashade Pure Sarva Asha Jai Prashade Pure Sarva Asha चक्षुदा दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से ओ चक्षुदा दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान दे प्रकाशित हो दिव्य ज्ञान दे प्रकाशित लोकेरा जीवाना हो लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना ओ हा हा प्रभु करो दया से हमारे पद छाया Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prasharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshtarine Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prasharine Krishna, Hare Krishna, Oh Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Oh Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Oh Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Oh Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ki bajayo, jayo, Gaura Chande, Arati ka shobha. Ki bajayo, jayo, Gaura Chande, Arati ka shobha. Madhur 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 baje. Oh Shankha baje, Ghanta baje, Madhur 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 baje. Oh Shankha baje, Ghanta baje, Madhur 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 baje. Oh Shankha baje, Ghanta baje, Madhur 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 baje. Oh Madhura 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 baje. Oh Madhura 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 baje. Oh Shankha baje, Ghanta baje, Madhur Madhur Madhura baje. Oh Shankha baje, Ghanta baje, Madhur Madhur Madhura baje. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Kibabaho Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala. Hey Baba ho, Kote Chanda Jini Vadana Ujvala. Gaurange Arati Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Gaurange Arati Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Gaurange Arati Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Jagajana Mana Loba Jagajana Mana Loba Gaurange Arati Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Gaurange Arati Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Patita Pavana Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra 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 Gaura Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra Nitai Gaura Chandra Nitai Gaura Chandra Gaura Hare Gaura Chandra Nitai Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Srila Gurudev Gopramanandi Namaste Nara Shilatankhana Kala He Oh Shilatankhana Kala He Tito Narshinga Parato Narshinga Yato Yato Yami Tato Narshinga Pahe Narshinga Hridaye Narshinga Pahe Narshinga Hridaye Narshinga Pahe Narshinga Hridaye Narshinga Narashinga Made Sharana Prapade Narashinga Made Sharana Prapade Tavakara Kamalavare Nakhan Advuta Shingam Lalitam Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadreta Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadesha Hare Jaya Jagadesha Hare Jaya Jagadesha Hare
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna. I was thinking that once Anasuya Mataji is back, I can, not do this service, but I think Gaur Nitai has got some other plans, so here I am again. And of course, we know Mother Anasuya is not feeling too well. She, had a fall yesterday at the stairs. She's fine, but I think she's just very exhausted and she needs the rest. So that's why she's not with us today. But she has got a lot of messages for all of you. So I'll try to do justice. She does a better job, but she will address all of us next Sunday and also on Gaur Purnim. So let me see. First of all, she really wanted to thank everyone because yesterday's festival wouldn't have been possible without all of you, Haribo! Yesterday was just the energy and the spirituality, everything was just top notch. I think all of us felt it. It's actually the mercy and the, the power that's coming out from Nitai Gaurachandra. So thank you so much. And just now, Padmana Prabhu, thank you so much for your class. He's not here, but anyway, so he did speak about association and how, I just took some notes, and how we should develop loving relationships. So I thought that was so apt for, for us today. And Anasuya Mataji said many of the devotees from other yatras came to her yesterday and said they are so impressed with the community, the spirit of community that we have here in our temple. So it's so important now, even more, that we have Nitai Gaurachandra with us, that we should develop these loving relationships between us. We are small, actually. Our congregation is small compared to other temples. So we have a great opportunity for us to come together, get to know each other better so that we can serve each other and serve their lordships as well. Because like Padmana Prabhu said, only a certain very low percentage of the population here in Harrisburg or Mechanicsburg, in this Harrisburg area, are devotees, people who are coming to seek spirituality. And when we come together like this, we are giving the opportunity for ourselves and for our children actually to come together in a community where we can do these things, because otherwise we don't have the ability to do that. So she really wanted to thank everyone, and I think there's some things lined up which she will announce in coming days for everyone, like an appreciation for everyone. And next, let me check. All right, so next festival. So we are in a festival role here. So next Monday, March 6th, is Gaur Purnima. Haribo! Gauranga! Yes, so we welcome them. Now we're going to celebrate their birthday, Mahaprabhu's birthday. Nityananda Prabhu came after his birthday, so he has to wait 1 year before we celebrate his birthday. But we will celebrate Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthday on March 6th, so please come. There'll be a lot of services. Please approach Mother Anasuya or any one of us, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Tungavidya Mataji, myself, or anyone. You can ask them if there's any service, because there'll always be something that we can do. And what is this kirtan here? 6-hour kirtan. I took notes, but I don't know why. I don't remember what it is again. But never mind. The other important announcement is March 4th is the Ice and Fire Festival. Nitya Gopal Prabhu, so Nitya Gopal Prabhu will be leading that service of doing book distribution in this festival on March 4th. So it's from 10 to 6. Oh, I know what's the 6-hour kirtan. Yeah. So it's from 10 to 6. So we need devotees to come and join and to see if we can do some service there. And also the youths, Mataji wanted all of you to be able to do kirtan there for 6 hours. So if you can organize among yourselves, see how you can rotate the slots, and we should spread the holy names all over, right? So Ice and Fire Festival on March 4th. Any more information you need, check with Nitya Gopal Prabhu. And for Gaur Purnima, of course, Mataji said our GBC, His Grace Anuttama Prabhu will be here. Haribo! And it will be his first time to, do Abhishek and honor Nitai Gaurachandra as well. So it will be amazing. And I guess that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask me, I guess. Yeah? Say again? New devotee. Oh, yes. I think I do see a lot of new devotees today. Anyone here for the first time? Yes. What's your name? Samuel. Oh, welcome, welcome. Are you here with your family? Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. So I think Revati also, right? Yeah, thank you so much for coming. And I was telling Revati earlier that, you're so lucky to come today. It's almost like Mahaprabhu brought you because this is their first darshan after yesterday. They just came to our temple yesterday, and today they brought you to come and take darshan of them. So it's a very auspicious day for you to have come. And we are actually making history. We hear about deities being installed. I remember in 2004, Panchatattva was installed in Mayapur. So these are historic moments. So yesterday we all were part of history, because 20 years down the road, we will remember this and say that, when this temple is big and booming with so many devotees under Nitai Gaurachandra, we will say that when they were installed, I was here. Haribol. So that's it, I think, for today. Again, thank you so much, so much. I cannot thank everyone enough. I think Anasuya Mataji, that's what she told me, but I don't know how we can thank everyone, because it was amazing cooperation from everyone. Of course, take darshan. Please come as near as possible to see them, and prasadam is served downstairs. Do we have anything else? Okay, so whoever's here for the first time, Samuel, your family, and Revati, please give your email address to Nitya Gopal Prabhu. Can you stand up, Prabhu? So please give your email address to him, and we then will send you all our communications moving forward, so you can be part of our family also. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Mahaprasade Govinde Niveshave Sapatan Ratan Rajan Nishtatan Vijayate Harirar Vityajan Radindhi Hetahe Jive Fereve Shasagore Ake jeta kana samsare Krishna Bharadayamay Gauri Bhara Jiva Jai Mahaprasadana Delo Bhai Jaya Namita Bhav Radha Krishna Koshi Chaitanya Nitai Jai Nitai, Jai Nitai Jai Nitai, Jai Nitai Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Mahaprasadam ki Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Serve downstairs.
literally short of we have that kind of capacity. Like we were here, like putting same efforts to make the world better. If you have a big team, then not one team, we have other people. So let's see.
How we need to take the yajna food inside. At least इथे तरी आलं पाहिजे मंदिराच्या आतमध्ये लॉबीमध्ये तरी आलं पाहिजे मग तर त्याचा स्पेस शोधायला लागेल लॉबी तिथे तरी आलं पाहिजे कुठेतरी आतमध्ये पाहिजे बाहेर नाही पाहिजे. कारण नाही गेस पाऊस पण पडणार आहे
Let us ask Mataji to bring the place.
कारण आता स्पेस पण माहिती नाही आपल्याला स्पेस तर माहितीच नाही शेड पण बऱ्यापैकी खोल आहे आणि पॅन्ट्री रूममध्ये ठेवायचं पण नाही ते like that will take time, it takes some time, right? And you cannot do it immediately right now. So it's better to get it, just get it inside. Like it takes not 3-4, so like it takes 6-10. Yeah, we should get Prasadam first.
That's good.
Before I would we'll have energy.
Yeah, but my phone can't. Oh, you need a phone for that? Yeah. Ask somebody that why they forgot to put some budget. Okay, yeah. I'll get, the phone needs to have an aux cord and my phone does not have an aux cord. Find somebody who knows, like
Yeah,
first.
Alright.
I mean, if you're waiting, just tell him he can or not.
Okay, yeah. I'll try and find it.
Thank you.
Dad, did you know we had a temple phone? You know we had a temple phone. We have a temple phone.
There's a temple phone.